In this installment, we're going to be going over the MLB bet slate for Tuesday, June 17th. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our June 17th MLB bet slate we got going on. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetChefD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91, and don't forget about that Patreon. Right now at the homepage, currently at 10.1 thousand subscribers. This is the road to 20K, and we're well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. If you already subscribed, continue to like and comment. That helps the YouTube algorithm so we can grow to a much broader audience. All right, now we were going for the past 2 days, a little bit of a Father's Day break, so happy Father's Day, happy belated Father's Day to everyone out there. And we're going to be back to business here on this Tuesday. And in our previous video, we were scorching hot fire. We went 5-0, a complete sweep on that video there. And the plays for that one were right here. We had the Cubs, we had the Blue Jays plus 1.5, we had the under on the 7, we had the under 8 as well in that Cardinals Brewers game, and we had the Padres plus 1.5. So a sweep in the previous video, and we've been pretty good on baseball this weekend during the little hiatus here, and we're going to come back in this video and keep that hot fire going. So guys, continue to like and comment, click on that link provided down below, get connected in this Patreon just in case I don't post a video. You're in the community where we're posting plays 24/7, and you're getting full access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. In Yankee Stadium here, we have the New York Yankees 42-29 going against the LA Angels 34-37. Pitching matchup here, Kyle Hendricks 4-6 with a 5.20 ERA going against Will Warren here 4-3 with a 4.86 ERA. Looking at the current odds for this matchup here, we have the Yanks at solidified home favorites minus 250 with the comeback of the Angels at a plus 200. Total run set at 9. Public bet percentage here, 91% of the bets, 86% of the money all over the Yankees. And for the total runs, 56% of the bets and 51% of the money coming in slightly towards the over 9 runs, all right? For that first game of the series, the Angels came away with that win 1-0. No offense in that one. In this one here, I think there's going to be some more offense in here. Will Warren has been really solid at home, a 3.86 ERA at home, a very good batting average, or 191 batting average, phenomenal strikeout rate. Will Warren's strikeout stuff has been elite this year. 30% K rate to righties, 31 to lefties as well. We got the low whip to both lefties and righties. He's just giving up a little bit of power here. That's what you got to worry about. Power, 1.84 home run per 9, and a 14% walk rate to lefties. That's what you got to worry about. He should be fine going up against these LA Angels here, okay? The guy you want to be concerned about is Kyle Hendricks. Kyle Hendricks has been very shaky on the road with a 6.37 ERA on the road, a 268 batting average that he's given up. If we're looking at his numbers, he's given up a ton of power to both righties and lefties, and he's going to be in Yankee Stadium here where it's a short porch, and it's going to be a ton of home runs here possibly, all right? To righties, 2.60 home run per 9, and against lefties, a 1.50 home run per 9, not to mention the 11% walk rate, all right? So lefties and righties are in a very good position in this one here. I love the Yankees on the money line in this one, minus 250. So if you want the better value here, main play will be minus 1.5 for the main play. Secondary play will be Yankees team total over. Next up in Great American Small Park here, Cincinnati Reds 37-35 going up against the Minnesota Twins 38-35. Pitching matchup in this one, David Festa 1-1 with a 4.76 ERA going up against Andrew Abbott 6-1 with a 1.87 ERA. Current odds for this matchup here, Reds are slight home favorites minus 120 with the comeback of the Twins at a plus 100. Total runs at 8.5. Public bet percentage here, 70% of the bets, 61% of the money all over the Reds. For the total, 82% of the bets, 73% of the money on the over 8.5 on the total. All right. Reds here coming in Pretty strong, winning 3 out of the last 5 games. Twins are struggling mightily, losing 4 in a row and getting swept by Houston. And now they have David Festa on the mound. David Festa has been super, how can you say this? Unpredictable. Very, very unpredictable. At home, for some reason, he's pitched well. On the road, in one particular outing, he's pitched horribly. But the numbers against righties is what we're concerned about, all right? So if we're looking deep at his numbers here, he's going to be on the road in this one in Great American Small Park, where a ton of home runs can go. And that's where you see his away home run per 9 is at a 7. Against righties, he's at a 6. Against lefties, at a 13. 20% walk rate to lefties as well. A 500 batting average, a 300 batting average to righties. So this is a major concern here with David Festa. If we're looking at his last year numbers, he had a 6 ERA at home. He's given up a lot of home runs. So see his home run per 9 here. Yeah, against righties and lefties, what he was doing last season, 1.34 and 1.17 as well, and still giving up around a 10% walk rate to lefties here. So he's struggling with lefties either last year and this year, and still has a home run problem, all right? Andrew Abbott on the other end has been phenomenal this year, 2.27 ERA at home, a 224 batting average as well. And this is very good numbers here. We're talking about him pitching in this ballpark. And then if we're looking at the advanced numbers, low average, righties and lefties, 217 and 250, phenomenal numbers there. Obviously, you got to watch out for his righty home run per 9 at 1.42. So that's his only Achilles heel here with righty power. But he still have a very strong strikeout rate, 25 against lefties, 20 against righties, and he has a 10% walk rate. All right, so those are the blemishes here on Andrew Abbott. Other than that, he has been phenomenal this season. That's why he's at that pristine record at 6-1. And I got to go with the team that's been hot at home and going up against a poor pitcher in Festa. Give me the Reds on the money line here. Reds on the money line, -120. Secondary play, Reds team total over. In Rogers Center here, we have the Toronto Blue Jays, 38 and 33, going up against the Arizona Diamondbacks, 36 and 35. Brandon Paft here, 8 and 4 with a 5.50 ERA, going up against Chris Bassett here, 7 and 3 with a 3.70 ERA. And we're looking at the current odds for this one here. Blue Jays -130 with the comeback of the Diamondbacks at a +110. Total runs at 8.5. Public bet percentage here, 69% of the bets, 51% of the money, slightly on the side of Toronto. So we're having some sharp money come in here. 49% of that sharp money is leaning towards the D-backs in this game. If we're looking at the total runs, 77% of the bets, 76% of the money towards the over 8.5. All right, Chris Bassett here for the Blue Jays. This is where you want to use Chris Bassett because he is very strong at home. A 2.48 ERA at home, a 261 batting average as well that he's given up overall, and strong numbers at home. Keeping a low home run per 9 versus righties, having a good strikeout rate, 22 against righties, 29% against lefties. Solid average at 250 and 269. His only blemish is some lefty power. Home run per 9 is at a 1.14. All right, so nothing too egregious. Strong numbers. Looking at his xFIP, there's progression against lefties as well. So I'm loving Chris Bassett across the board here. Brandon Paft is a guy you got to watch out for the Arizona Diamondbacks. On the road, he has been horrible. A 6.69 ERA on the road, a 273 batting average. If we're looking at his advanced numbers, it's the home runs, okay? A 3.55 home run per 9 against righties, a 2.42 home run per 9 against lefties, and that 300 batting average against righties as well, and a 1.66 whip. So righties in the Toronto Blue Jays lineup are in a phenomenal spot. And lefties are as well with the power. So this game here, we're going to be going with the AL team here. Blue Jays at a nice number at -130. Give me them on the money line. For the total runs, I'm going to say team total over 8.5 as the secondary play. I really think they put up a big number on the Diamondbacks in this game here. In George Steinbrenner Field here, we have the Tampa Bay Rays 40 and 32 going up against the Baltimore Orioles 30 and 41. Starting pitching matchup here: Dean Kramer 5 and 7 with a 4.99 ERA going up against Zach Littell 6 and 6 with a 3.84 ERA. Looking at the current odds for this one here, Rays are slight home favorites -130 with the comeback of the Orioles at a +110. Total runs set at 9. All right, public bet percentage here: 90% of the bets, 90% of the money and 86% of the bets towards the Rays for the total runs, 60% of the bets and 61% of the money towards the over 9 on the total. Looking at the pitching matchup here, Dean Kramer has been struggling on the road. He's been good, shockingly, at home at 2.90 ERA, but on the road it's a totally different story. A 6.33 ERA, a 3.13 batting average as well to go on top of that. And it's mainly his numbers against lefties: a 2.03 home run per 9, 342 batting average, a 1.58 whip. Against righties, he's horrible as well. He's not giving up power, but he's giving up walks at 10%, a batting average at 276 as well, and that whip is at a 1.57. So he's either walking and giving up hits against righties, or he's giving up power and hits against lefties. So this is a phenomenal spot here for the Rays, and Zach Littell has been solid. Bend-O break pitcher here for the Rays that can go 5 to 6 innings, and he's been solid this season. Mediocre numbers here. He does give up power to righties at 2.16 home run per 9, solid strikeout rate at 20% to righties and 24 against lefties. So nothing really too egregious besides his home run per 9. But ultimately, I think that the Rays are in a better spot here. We do have a division battle between the Rays and the Orioles here, but I think the Rays get this one on the money line at a minus 130. Secondary play will be the over total 9 runs in this one. I like scoring on both sides here. If you don't feel comfortable with taking the Rays, then definitely take the over 9 as that secondary play. In the Globe Life field here, we have the Texas Rangers 36-36 going up against the Kansas City Royals here 34-38. Pitching matchup in this one: Seth Lugo 3-5 with a 3.18 ERA going up against Jack Leiter 4-3 with a 3.88 ERA. Looking at the current odds for this matchup here, Rangers are slight home favorites minus 125 with the comeback of the Royals at a plus 105. Total run set at 8.5. Public bet percentage here: 71% of the bets coming in on Texas, 56% of the money coming in on the Royals here. So sharps are on the underdog in this game. Total runs here: 73% of the bets, 68% of the money towards the over 8.5 in the total. All right, Seth Lugo in this game, he has been decent this year. Worst numbers on the road. So let me give you his ERA on the road as soon as it loads. On the road, Seth Lugo has had a 4.07 ERA. The batting average is low at 237. So what is he really giving up? And it's power. All right. So we got to watch out for the lefties, even though these are mediocre. That's not a good lineup here for the Texas Rangers, man. They're really like bottom of the league offensively. So he could get away with it with these lefties, even though the home run per 9 is at a 3.14 against lefties, 1.80 against righties as well. The walk rate is low. That's fine. He's not giving up many hits to lefties and righties. It's really the power. And he's striking out righties at a very good rate at 26%. So that's a positive there. But we got a home run problem with Seth Lugo. Jack Leiter, on the other end, he is very questionable with the walk rate. Very questionable. He technically pitches better at home with a 3.54 ERA, a 200 batting average that he's giving up. But if we're looking at the advanced numbers here for him, he's giving up power to lefties 1.74, and that walk rate against lefties is 13%, which is still a big issue. xFIP isn't that great as well. This is when you're looking at Jack Leiter, he's a hard guy to back. Seth Lugo is at least someone that's respectable and has decent stuff coming from that Mets farm. Royals are a live underdog here, but I'm gonna keep them as a secondary play. Main play in this one here, I think there's going to be runs in this game. I'll take the over 8.5 in this one. All right, we have question marks on both sides of the baseball here with Lugo and power and Leiter with power and walks. So give me the over 8.5, and then the secondary play will be the Royals on the money line for the best value. All right, that's going to be our breakdown for the Tuesday slate. Let me know in that comment section down below if you agree or disagree. We can definitely debate about that down below. If you guys want to get signed up for that Patreon, get locked and loaded for the ending of the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup, Click on that link, write it down below. You're getting full access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. This your boy Chef D. I'll be back very soon, and peace out.